40-mile-an-hour speed limit. All right, we're by the water. Oh, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Right here by the water. Long Island Sound. Holy cow. This hill is steep. What's up, party people? Just did a couple miles already. A little bit of wind blowing against me. On gear 5 all the way. And I'm feeling very tired already. Not cool. So it is, I did 3 miles. I didn't even go that far. Went 3 miles just to get myself to 347. 3.44 miles. Just so I can get to 347. So I can switch it up for y'all. Do a different route. Explore, try some new stuff. It's like 48 degrees, 47, 48 degrees. Supposed to be hitting 50 today. So it feels real nice out. Of course, these gloves are doing good. They did good yesterday. And that 40 degree weather will definitely do good in 50 degree weather. So, but when the temperature goes back down, we'll continue our review with these gloves. Plus I got some good suggestions on YouTube by some of the viewers about some other gloves I can try out. So I'll probably do that. Plus there is a the other option of putting a latex glove underneath this to help keep the hands warm. So I'm gonna try that, but I'm gonna wait till it gets really, really cold out again. Somewhere in the 20s before I go ahead and try that stuff out. But right now we're gonna head into Port Jefferson, downtown Port Jefferson, and head towards the water. I'm a little nervous about that because that little bit of ride I did just now, which was pretty flat, was hard. Had a hard time with that, so I'm pretty sure I have to go down the hill to get to the water, which means I'm gonna have to go up the hill to get out of there. So we're gonna find out today, folks, on this episode of I got to get back in shape, son. Once this light changes, all right, here we go. Green light. So, riding in the street on 112 in this bike lane. 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. At best, I'm doing 15, 16 miles an hour, so cars are just flying by me. Talked about that before in the other videos. Makes a little sketch. Unless I start sprinting, which I'm clearly not in shape for. At least on this bike, I ain't. Not to mention, I didn't have a flat the other day, but my air was low. Lower than I'd like it to be. So I'm gonna have to address that, which also adds to the fact of why I'm having a hard time pedaling today. A little bit of resistance from the wind and from some relatively soft tires. Yeah. Whew. It's a beautiful day out though. Can't be mad at today at this time of year. Able to get some riding in without freezing my fingers. And I haven't fixed my squeaky brakes yet. Pretty much I go in the house, dump the footage, start editing, and then also post some articles on to the website, sugarcane.com. Check my messages, comments and things on YouTube and Facebook on sugarcane.com. So don't really have time to do any repairs on the bike or tweaks. But you know, This is a $258 Walmart special. So I can't be mad at it. Still going after all this time. Can't be mad at that. Alright. But I am mad at my legs because they got no juice. Hopefully after the next couple of days I'll have some more strength in my legs, build them up, build up my stamina, and I'll be alright. But right now though, my legs are sus. Alright. So right now we in Port Jeff. Down the block a little bit. Port Jeff Bike Doctor used to be over here. I think he is a little bit further east now. I gotta find out where it's at and go give him a visit, check out the bike shop. I see the water in the distance. I see water. And then there is a hill going down. So I want to get to the water, right around there. And then I think on a different ride, oh, they got a bike rack for the bus. Ain't that nice? I like that, in case I give up. But I want to ride around town, but I also want to do a little bit of distance. So we'll go by the water, explore over there and see what's up. And then they got the hospital, which is right down the block. Been there several times. Relatives and things having to go to the hospital. So I know this area very well. I'm really digging these apartments right here though. These joints are kind of fire. Right here. I can't afford that though. But we are on the hill. Let's speed it up. Oh yeah. 30-mile-an-hour limit. We're just gonna coast down the hill. Got it in gear 8. And we are out. Woo! Uh-oh. Don't turn. Thank you. Sometimes I like to jump in front of you. I'm going too fast for all that. And we are out. Now you see, the bike lane symbol is in the middle of the road, which means share the road, peoples. There's a bike in front of you, you got to slow it down because there's no shoulder on this road. That's why the bike symbol, the bike lane symbol is in the middle of the road. They expect you to slow down for bicycle traffic. Ooh, it's gonna be a long ride back. Still going downhill, y'all. Woo! That's a fun hill. Once I get back into get my manuals down pat, I'll try and manual down the hill. Whew. And we are still out. Oh yeah. A little sidewalk hustling right now. Yeah. Uh-oh. School bus. He sees me. Thank you. And we are still out. I'm in gear 7. Still in gear 6. There we go. Now we have a pedestrian and a car to my left. And I'm gonna go out in the street where I'm supposed to be. Whew. Comic book store right there. Gonna have to stop in there one day. Whew. Oh yeah. It's nice over here. Got some cool stores. Gonna have to come check them out. They got a burrito spot. What? Of course, Starbucks. All kind of stuff over here. I wonder if there is a bike store somewhere around here though. Would be nice since we got all this bike lane. Then you have the Washington Spy Trail. Begins right here. That's a good look. Let's cut across to the ferry. See what that's all about. So this ferry, I believe, this is the one that can take you to Connecticut. Over there by Bridgeport, Connecticut. If I ain't mistaken, that's where it's taking you. I got a nice climb on the way back though. Hot diggity dog. Alright, let's go this way. See if we can get a nice little view here. Alright, we're by the water. This is the North Shore party, people. Usually I'm on the South Shore, but this is the North Shore of Long Island. So across the way is Connecticut. And that ferry right there, I believe, takes you to Connecticut. I think you can also catch a ferry from here to New York, to the city. Can't remember. I can't remember. We're gonna ride around a little bit over here, and then we're gonna start heading somewhere else. But it's nice over here. I'm gonna have to do a whole little bike tour of this area. But it's a tad bit late in the afternoon. So I do wanna climb. Well, I'm gonna have to climb either that hill or another hill. I'm actually gonna follow this road here and take it east. See where it takes me. Cut across and head east. And we have some more bike lane action, which is great. This is bike lane, and bike lane and car lane at the same time. So we're gonna do that. See where this takes us. Oh, but it's nice down here. Nice little spot to visit, walk around town, eat some food, things like that. We're gonna keep going straight. Flashing red. That's a flash of red right there. Bicycle in lane, what that says. That means the bicycle is in the lane, in the car lane. So maybe this hill's not as steep over here, but I'm pretty sure it takes me back to 25A. Or actually, I think this is 25A. No, 25A is back that way. There was a sign for that. All right, here goes the hill. Right here. Wish me luck. I'm on gear 5, so this will be good. Port, oh wait, they got some stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on. Before I hit the hill, let's go over here because it's looking nice. It's looking real nice over here. Oh, this is dope. Little beach. All right. Let's go over here, see what this is about. Now you get a good view of the water. You can see there's a ferry coming in right now. You probably can't see that. This little camera. Fish Islands. Let's go this way. Whew. Real nice over here. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Now you get a good shot of the goings on. Got the ferry coming in right now from Connecticut. Real nice over here. It looks like it's just this little bit of an area over here, and they got some beach front over there. A little bit of a boardwalk. Pretty cool. All right. Let's go this way. So I think that's all private over there, unless that's a block. Yeah, I think that's gated off over there. I think this is it. And you also have a deck over there. Yeah, that's it. We'll cruise through the grass. Got a little stage over here, I guess for performances. And then you got, yeah, this is all blocked off. It's a park. Hold up. This is a park. It's a park right here. Park closes at dusk. All right. All right, let's go over here, son. We just exploring. That's why I love riding bikes, man. You get to explore all kind of places and really get to take it in, you know what I mean? Because you're already outside. So you're just taking it all in. Now, of course, that's all sand right there. But this is cool. You know what? This sand is pretty, I can ride through this sand. Ooh, ooh. Well, that was cool. I probably could ride on the beach. Let's see how good this bike is in the sand, y'all. Let's see, is it real sandy right here? Nah, it's too sandy right here. If it was that rocky sand, I'd be good. But yeah, this is nice. Right here by the water. Long Island Sound. Get a little shot of the bike. Holding up nice. Doing this thing. So I'm gonna definitely have to come out here. I think this might be my daily ride. Come out here and get some peaceful vibes. Definitely peaceful vibes right now, and the weather's beautiful. And then maybe I'll walk down there and see what that's all about. But nah, this is nice. But I do have a mission to accomplish, so I'm gonna keep it moving. I got to keep it moving, y'all. But this definitely looks like something I might do on a regular. Therapeutic, son. Park, beach, lake. It's like therapy, just being in the area like that. So that's cool. All right. A little bit of fitness, a little bit of peace. Know what I mean? That's what it's all about. All right. So now I'm going to attempt to climb this hill in gear 5. They got an ice skating ring over here? Get out of here. Oh man, word. I did not know that was there, so they have an ice skating ring over here. That's what's up. Definitely have to come back and visit that. Because I'm terrible at ice skating. Can learn how to do it over here. Alright. So, here we go. We're going to go where the road takes me. This is a steep hill. It's going to the left. Not sure if I like that. I wanted to go to the right. Woo. 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 Holy cow. This hill is steep. It's getting steeper. I'm still in gear 5, but it's getting really steep. And I'm asking for trouble. There was a sign back there. I said, go slow. Oh boy. Popped out of gear just now. It keeps popping out of gear. That's not good. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my body weight and a little leg strength. I'm trying to keep this going. But the popping out of gear, it makes me nervous. I'm not going to stop. Oh my gosh. If I was in gear 4, I'd be way better off. It looks like I might be getting to the end of this. Now I just got super steep. As long as I don't pop out of gear. Pardon my language. Oh, how you doing, man? It keeps popping out of gear. Come on, baby. Stop popping out of gear. Come on. I can do this. I have juice. But the gear popping really makes it suck. Come on. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. 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 Holy cow. That was crazy. Excuse me for a second, people. Oh, that was insane. But what I did, instead of going in the low gear, pedaling like crazy, going nowhere, Spike Lane says it goes this way. I'm gonna go this way. And I hope I don't go down the hill. I hope I'm riding the wave. No shoulder though. Anyways, instead of going in a super low gear, pedaling like crazy, not going anywhere, and still working myself out, I put it in, well, I kept it in gear 5, which makes me have more of a rollout. For those who know about rollouts. Rollout meaning when I pedal, the bike goes further, depending on the gear ratio. So, the harder the gear ratio, the more of a rollout when you do a full revolution of a pedal, of a crank. So instead of doing micro cranks, just to go inch by inch, you do bigger cranks, bigger revolutions. Makes you go further. Anyways, I'm too tired to really explain that. But what I've been saying is that instead of pedaling like crazy and not going anywhere, I put it on the harder gear, for a hill at least, and use part body weight and just a little bit of strength, a little bit of leg strength to get myself up the hill. And I had no room to do the zigzag since all the cars are flying past me, so there was no room for that. My gear was popping, so I couldn't pedal any faster than I wanted to. I think I could have pedaled a little bit faster. And then the other issue was I could have went on the sidewalk, but you know, I started the same problems with the gear popping and stuff like that. So I don't know which way to go now. I think I'm gonna go straight. See where it takes me. Oh no, you know what? Should I make a left? What road is this? Myrtle Ave. Should I make a left on Myrtle? Pardon me, people. I'm gonna go down Myrtle, because I feel like this is gonna take me back to 347, but like not very far down. Kind of be back where I started. Unless, of course, this is gonna take me down the hill. If this is gonna take me no more hills today, party people. It goes to the left, it looks like. Oh boy. Am I asking for trouble? We're gonna find out. Anyways, going downhill again, but it's taking me in the direction I want to go. So let's see what we got. Right now I'm heading east. Technically I'm doing southeast right now. This should take me back 25A, 347, but a little bit further east. Whew. Speed table. I got on gear 7 now. I'm bugging. I put it back on gear 6. I'm still kind of going downhill, kind of. I think that hill climb is really going to help for my next rides. Is this a dead end? You gotta be kidding me. Ay. Dead end. Let's go this way. I hope there's an outlet somewhere along the line, because that'd be whack if it wasn't. I have to climb that stupid hill again. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. We're still heading east. We're still heading a little bit south. Well, I am heading down the hill. Please, Lord, tell me that this is going to take me. Oh boy, this isn't good. This is not good. Another hill. Let's see what we got. Woo. All right, we are in the cut. I hope there's an outlet over here. We're just going by feel today, not using the GPS. Just hoping there's an outlet. If not, I'll have to go all the way back. Oh boy, it's going to the left. It's looking like a loop. It's looking like a loop, party people. It's looking very loopy. We'll try this way, see where it takes us. I think I'm missing the cut. I think I'm gonna have to climb all these hills. Oh, it's a court. It's a dead end. God dang it. God dang it. Ugh. So basically what you're trying to tell me is I should have went straight instead of making a left turn to Myrtle. As soon as I started going downhill, I should have known that. Alright. Now guess what I gotta do? I gotta climb. I'm so not in the mood for climbing. Well, one good thing is I don't feel any back pain. I definitely would have felt it when them gears was popping when I was climbing the hill. Okay. We're gonna go easy gear now. There is a right turn I can make, but I doubt that'll take me anywhere I want to go. Just further down the hill. That goes way down. Should I do it? I think I'll ask this guy. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Just watch, you got someone.
Yep, thank you. Can I get to 347 this way? Is there a way out?
Your best way, where on 347?
Anywhere, I just want to get to...
Your best way.
It's alright, it's alright.
But just remember, neighborhood through, keep going till the end, down a hill to the right. You're pretty good.
Alright, thank you.
Good luck.
Alright, man, thanks. Alright. Alright. So, we are going to try and make it happen. I'm in gear 4 and I'm climbing, which feels a lot easier because after doing that power climb, I'm good money right now. My legs is feeling kind of Gucci. All right, so I'm gonna go this way, make a right, go up. Kind of go the way I came. This is the block I came down. Yep, made that right turn on this one. Now we gotta do some climbing. But now since I took that little bit of a break, talking to my man right there, I got some energy. But I still can't do the most, or else I'm gonna wear myself right back down. And we don't wanna do that. Woo! All right. One thing I do like about the residential streets in Suffolk County, certain parts, I guess, they're very wide, super duper wide. So you have a whole lot of room to play with. Fun blocks to ride your bike on. And also do tricks and stuff. All right, so we're kind of back to where we started. Well, not where we started, but where I decided to make the turn into the great unknown. Oh no, wait a minute. The school's over here, right? Forgot about the school. All right. Kind of wish I started earlier. Really start exploring. But I was working on my edit for the next video to drop, which already dropped. Because I like to like to drop my videos in order that I shot them. My fingers are getting a little cold with these extreme all-weather gloves. So I think they're not going to do good when it gets really cold. Alright, this is where I'm going to turn at. The sketchy turn. We're going to swing this left. And now I don't know where that road goes. I will find out at another time. But for now, we're going to go up this, make a left on that block that I was on. And call it a day. So, the one good thing about that long climb is it really opened me up. I feel a little stronger now. Climbing that incline was alright. Because I did the most going up that steep hill. So, I think what I'll do is I'll try and make that a routine. I think that'll help out a lot. Go down, do that climb. Whew. Get my 20-inch out here, that's gonna be crazy. Definitely wanna do that on my 20. Okay. Whew. No shoulder here. No official bike lane. This is the part I don't like. But I'm used to it though. Definitely ain't nothing new. But those bike lanes, they definitely spoil you. See, look, cars. Share the road. Share the road. Okay. Let's pick up the pace. Ride with the cars a little bit. Going to gear 7. About to go downhill. This should take me to 347, 25A. All that good stuff. Oh, so there's another hospital up the hill. Wait a minute. This is a... Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. I'm only like a block over from where I started. That hospital up top, when we went past, I thought that was this hospital. And I was like, wow, that's really weird how I got there so fast. Now I see why. It's a different hospital. Alright. A totally different hospital, that's why. I think we'll make this turn here before the mayhem. I thought I was here on that side when I got up the hill. And I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of strange. I got here kind of quick. In the back of my head, I was thinking that. And that explains it. I wasn't there yet. That's the reason why I made the left, thinking I'll be alright. Alright. Learning. Get my mental GPS popping. So here's another road where the bike lane symbol is in the middle of the street because there's no real bike lane. Doesn't mean much for your safety as a cyclist, but it's a thing. You think the cars care about that? Nope. They're gonna be like, man, you're in the way. You guys don't own the road. Why are there bicycles in the street? You guys are on the road. But there's clearly a sign in the street saying it's a bike lane, as well as a car lane. In some places, not everywhere. Let's see what the sidewalk action is like. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. See, and this is the reason why the sidewalk is dangerous. Especially if you're a roadie. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that as a roadie? Then sidewalk ends right here. That's not cool. But this is the bike lane. The bike route, I mean. This must be the left route you were talking about. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, son. Now there's no shoulder over here. But this says it's a bike lane. Bike route. No shoulder. Which means you're on your own, cyclist. Good luck with that. This is the suggested way to go on a bike. Whew. Until they make the, I guess until they finish that bike lane on 347. Once they finish that off, that'll be cool. But for now, that's what we got. But I'm planning on taking 347 on the way back, so I'm gonna have to go south sooner or later. Maybe I'll cut through this road here. This one going to the right. Whoa! Whoa, Chrysler. Crystal Brook Hollow. This is a bike lane. Let's do this share the road bike lane thingy thing. He's got a red light. Another sign. Share the road. Right there. Right there. In your face. In your face. Now I gotta climb a hill. I'm in gear 6 now. We're gonna break it down to gear 5. See what we got. Now the cool thing about doing the higher gears like 6, 7, and 8 is when I finally go back to gear 5, which is really gonna be my primary gear for riding all terrains. That's what I want it to be when I get my legs conditioned for that. But the cool thing about going to the harder gears, riding uphill and doing that, so when you get back to 5, it makes 5 feel that much easier. So right now, my man, the pickup was not looking at all. The only reason why he stopped, because the guy in front of him stopped. I looked right in that man's car, and he did not turn to the left at all. That's what you gotta be mindful of. If that car wasn't in front of that guy, I probably would have, what do you call it? I probably would have, I forgot. Oh, I would have stopped. This is a good workout. Oh yeah. Bike route. Alright. So I think just to the right side of me is 347, or I think somewhere along the way, I think we're gonna hit it. And then I gotta work my way back. Work my way back. Okay, we get into a 20 mile an hour zone. because there's a school. And that guy in that car right there, he was like, I'm gonna stay doing 40, son. Whew. We're gonna make a right turn. And see what we got if you make a right. Oh, this is the school, so we don't want to do that. I don't think that's the actual street. I think that's the actual entrance to a school. Yep, that's exactly what that is. But beyond that, looks like 347's down there. Mount Sinai School District. What? Alright. Sketchy, sketchy. Sketchy. They have a sidewalk here. A little bit of one. Oh, this is super sketchy. What? Oh my goodness. My tire really feels like it's going flat a little bit though. Just a little bit. It's just really low. Alright, so the next light, I should be able to make a right turn and get to the major road. I should. Let's do this. Oh, that's where this road starts? Let's see. It says Mount Sinai Quorum. So this must be that road. The Patchogue one. Maybe it turns to the Patchogue one when we get down to 347, 25A or whatever. Got a little ways to go though. Whew. I got it on gear 6. I'm playing myself right now. That's painful. More non-shoulder action. At least clean up the debris so we can move over a little bit. Nah, I mean, mad debris. 35-mile-an-hour zone. So that means cars are gonna be going 40, 45, maybe 50. Anyway. Whew. Basically just taking a casual ride. Basically that's what this is. Relatively casual ride. And I think it's time to lube my chain. I think it's time for that. Oh yeah. My chain making a little bit of noise. Whew. Alright, she wasn't looking at first. Then she looked. Saw me there. It was like, there he is. Is this the rail trail they're talking about? Well, well, well. This is the rail trail, and we are going to take it. See where it takes us. Let's go. Alright, this is an official bike lane that you can take. We'll have to take this and see how far it goes. Right now we're heading back to 112 on the bike path, which is right next to, I believe it's either 347 or 25A. They come together at one point, then they split up again. But I found this hidden little gem of a bike path, right here in the cut. Ain't mad at that. Oh yeah. There goes to school again. To my right. So I could have cut through that parking lot and wound up right here too. Let's see what this is all about. Now the one thing about bike paths, they can be kind of boring. But they are safe. Way safer than being in the street. Maybe one day they allow people to set up little kiosks and stuff along the bike path. Even though you got the streets right there to my left. You can always hop off and grab a bite to eat, some water and stuff like that. But this is definitely cool. I like it. So this will be cool for the daily ride. Cut through here. Of course, I'm gonna ride through the streets because I get a thrill out of doing that. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Oh yeah. Westgate Drive. Nice bike lane. Let's go. Can practice sprints on this bad boy. I get my 20-inch out here. Sprints and manuals. There's a little bit of a climb right here. Oh yeah. Still in gear 5. Trying to climb this bad boy sitting down. Nice. Whew. This must look nice in the summertime, riding through here. So I'm guessing this is going to be part of it's going to connect to the bike path on 347 some kind of way down there. That's my assumption, and this is the reason why they don't have the bike lane continuing down on 347. These are all assumptions, party people. Whew. Since this is already here, it makes sense. So probably where this ends is where the other bike path will probably begin. But you have to cross the intersection in order to get there. Because it's only on one side of 347. Now it would have been cool to put the bike lane on both sides. Eastbound and westbound. See, look, it ends right here. So I wonder how far down this goes. Curious about that. We should be on 112 or close to it at this point. Whew. How you doing? Oh, I thought you were looking at a map.
Nah.
That thing is sun bleached.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a little faded.
gee whiz.
Yeah.
You know how far down this goes?
It goes to, you know where Phil's restaurant is? Wading River.
Waiting room. Okay,
Yeah.
so by the BMX track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually right there. That's
Okay,
where it ends.
right. Oh, it ends right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
A little past there, actually. Yeah, do the whole thing one day, right?
Yeah, yeah. Go from the BMX track to
Yeah.
Nassau County.
Good luck.
All right, take care. All right. All right, so what do we do here? So this is where 25A and 347 split up. We have a bootleg bike lane, shoulder lane right here. So we'll take that and we'll take this to 112. Let's see what we get. And then we'll just hop back and go south. Lots of glass right over here. So this is a bike lane shoulder, as you can see right here. But the better deal on this road really is to go on the sidewalk. Let's not kid ourselves. Plus a little more fun. Got little obstacles. Little turns here and there. Little wop whip. Whip wop. Around the pole. Cheer. Now I gotta go in here. Oh. Ooh, my legs are tight. Hopefully they loosen back up. I got a lot of work to do. All that sitting around. Blind driveway. Not safe to go speeding past the blind driveway. So I could have went to 347 and I probably would have wound up on part of that bike path that starts down there. Maybe. But this is the bike lane. And I need to get some air in my tire. All my pumps are in my car. And my car is in the shop. Speaking of that, I gotta call these guys, find out when I can get my car back. They're closed on the weekends, and tomorrow's Friday. $3:34 right now, so I should be back to where I gotta go. So I can stop and make that phone call. That way I don't have to bore y'all with me making a phone call while I'm riding. Because I was just about to make that phone call. As a matter of fact, I don't think my sound is on my phone. So I may have gotten a phone call and not even known it. I don't want to mess with it because sometimes Strava acts up when you do different things. Well, the phone acts up with Strava. Especially when I try and take a picture, it stops the whole thing. I wind up getting the whole thing is wrong. So I'll put this away. I'm already at 112, so getting close to my destination. Already went 14.5 miles. Not bad. 14.5. Not bad at all. But we're not done yet. I think my battery on my camera is good for maybe about 20 miles maybe. That's if I'm going kind of fast. I've been moving relatively slow though today, so I might not get that lucky today. So I might cut it off once I get to a 3, a 4, a 7. I think I'll cut it off there. As a matter of fact, let's just cut down. Let's do this. Now we're in Suffolk County, where they like to run people on bicycles over. They feel kind of liberated with them cars out here. Oh, bicycle in the street, huh? I'll show you, I'll give you a piece of my mind and run you over. So you gotta be careful of that out here in these streets. Be careful, son. So I think I make a right on that block right there, and that should take me to where the crisscross is, where the bike lane starts on 347. I believe that to be true. So there's a lot of videos I gotta make out here. Check out these different paths and how they connect to each other. In case you guys are out here and want to ride around. I know a lot of people ride from Brooklyn all the way out to Montauk Point and stuff. So I'm pretty sure they're familiar with some of these paths. You see that? That's why I don't like these bike lanes. Just put me all the way to the right. Let me figure it out. But this whole being in the middle, not cool. But yeah, there's a lot of people who do their century rides, ride from Brooklyn or Manhattan, come all the way past this to Montauk Point. So I know a lot of y'all, if you are from New York or have ridden those rides, are familiar with some of this area. Shout out to y'all. So I guess I can always challenge myself and ride from here to Montauk Point. Woo! That sounds brutal. Well, it's not as bad as coming from the city though, which is diabolical. Whew. All right. So this is about it with the trip. I'm back at 347 now. About to cut across. And that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this ride. This was a nice one. Started off real rough for me. I was really feeling it in my legs. Found some cool spots, nice little tranquil spots to go to. It's gonna be nice in the spring, God knows. And found a nice challenging hill to ride that I may do as a, like a daily ride for training, to ride up that hill and maybe try and beat my time. Maybe I'll do some Strava times on that and see how I do. That'll be interesting to see. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll, unless it's already there, I'll see when I save this Strava thing. I'll see if it's already put in. But if not, I'll make my own little marker and see how I do. But that'll definitely help out for sure. All right. So yeah, man, get out there, ride them bikes. Might be cold out, but once you go out, you'll feel better. If it's like 25 degrees or warmer, just dress dress warm, and get out there and go. I'm nervous about these gloves. I don't think they're gonna keep my hands warm in that 25-degree weather. They do good now. They did all right in the 40-degree weather, but when we get down to the 20s, lower 30s, I don't know. Might be a problem. So let me see how many miles I went. And I will be doing some more videos, testing out some more gloves, but this glove thing is getting expensive. So 1544 is my distance today. That's what's up. I'm happy about that. And that's it, y'all. All right. It's Crazy Al Kane. Sugarcane.com, CACTV. Make sure you come back to sugarcane.com. Check out the website. If you guys got BMX bikes, dirt jumpers, definitely submit them to Bike of the Day. All right, I'm out. It's my boy Raph calling me. Peace. Back to you, Billy.